Freshly shaved and freshly out of the shower. I'm feeling really good, plus hungry. I've had a long last few days, but still, it's been fun. It's been good. It's been productive. In 1 week from now, I am moving away from where I live. Well, where I currently live. Because what happens is I'm going to go about... how far am I going? I'm going to drive 50 miles away from where I live. Now, it's where I have all my stuff stored. And that's where I'm going to load up my... that's whenever I load up the trailer and my vehicle. And then I start driving all the way to Texas. So that's going to be life. That'll be life later. Not now. So I've got 1 more week before that. So I'm feeling pretty happy that I've got so much packed up and everything. I'm almost completely done with my room. Hopefully, if by what I get done tomorrow, I can get some of my furniture out and given to the people who I was going to give stuff to. It's only my room, not the stuff behind me. That's my roommate's stuff, and they're staying here. Now, as what I'm doing, yeah, I'm feeling really positive for so much good will come to me. It terrifies the hell out of me. I mean, it's fear, like usual, you know, going to the unknown. Yes, Texas, quite unknown. Big place. Houston, what is it, 4th largest city in the U.S.? The higher population, more stuff to do, and I will be able to, what is it? Yeah, experience life, be a little bit happier, being able to do things that I haven't been able to do in a long time. All sorts of stuff, hobby related. Oh, hobbies. I have so many hobbies that I haven't been able to enjoy. It just, oh, you have no idea. Now, with this coming along, said hobbies coming to me, with these hobbies that I get to finally do, I do have to work, which I wouldn't be moving out there without a plan. Yes, I'll be living on a couch for about, how long will I be living out there? About a month and a half on a couch of a friend from Puerto Rico. Good friend of mine, I've known him for a decade. Wow. Oh, yeah, I've known him for almost a decade. Wow. Okay, that's the first part. Second thing, as I'm there, I will be, I'll be looking for bits and pieces of random work. When I say this, it's because my brothers had offered me work, but it's not that my brothers offered me work. One brother who does a catering company thing, I'm going to help him out from time to time with that. His girlfriend, who is reorganizing her dog walking business, has offered me work with that. And my younger brother, who is I think he's a manager at a bar, basically told me he'll tell me at what other bar I can work at that he can find me work. As a bar back where I work at night, you know, moving stuff around, cleaning tables and so forth. So a little bit of night work is always good. This summer I've been working 3 jobs, 6 to 7 days a week, you know, a few nights. But you know what? I have no problem doing this. I've already been doing it. But the difference is I'll be doing it in a new place where my life, I will see it as much more interesting. Yep, that's the plan. We'll see how that works out. But I can't say anything because it'll be a week from now before I get out of where I'm now, go to where I set up and organize everything, get the trailer. A few days later, I'll get the trailer, load it up, and I got myself a drive that's going to take me about 3 days. A few stops along the way. I get to see my grandfather, who I haven't seen in a few years. I get to see my uncle and family, which I haven't seen in, wow, 8, 9, maybe 9, almost 10 years. Crap. And immediately when I get over there, guess who will be waiting there? Not just my brothers, but my mother from Puerto Rico will be showing up soon after. As she'll be arriving around that time, I get to go with her to see my grandfather, who I haven't seen in at least 10 years. He's all the way on the other side of Texas, so, you know, it's kind of one of how you're supposed to do things whenever you're not very, very rich of money to go out and do stuff. I live a simple life. I don't get a lot of money. Alright, now, what else? As I get to, yeah, all these wonderful things that will be coming to me. There's a few people that I know, a few people that I don't know, that I get to meet, and at the same time, meeting people that you don't know kind of terrifies me in the process, where first impressions are kind of hard. So if they've seen my YouTube videos, they probably have a really strange idea of me. But that's okay. I don't mind. What's the purpose of life without ruining expectations? Because people do it all the time. The only difference is people expect people to change, and whenever I am open, honest, creative, and talking as I usually do, I keep on doing that for a while, unless I'm swamped, tired, and or depressed because I can't have fun in life. But you know what? That happens too. As we have events in our life which can change our emotions, we must have someone or some others to give us a nice kick in the butt to remind us that we have to be happy, that we will do what we do and remind ourselves of who we are. We will not fall here and be depressed and miserable. We will rise up, be happy, be awesome that we are. Yeah, so the first few months I'm going to be in a daze of I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Because remember, I'm moving from the coast to the middle of Houston. Yeah, as I said before, it is going to scare me. I can't say that I'm not going to be scared. Because it's, going into the unknown. Yes, a bit of fear can give such creativity. Plus, at the same time, fear gives you a bunch of ideas of why you have to be responsible. This is like jumping off of a cliff with, bungee jumping. You gotta trust that little rubbery thing that's attached to your ankle. Think about it. Yeah, alright, so yeah, I'm not going to have much of a safety net. I'm just going to have what I've worked hard with, my funding. I'm going to get over there. I'm going to try to work as hard as possible, get as much money, do as much as possible. Maybe I'll find an old rich lady. Ooh, Texan, never mind. Scratch that idea. Maybe she's got a daughter, rich daughter. Now, that's horrible. Never marry for money. Marry for, future. You marry for the future. You don't marry for, the right now. You marry for the progress of life and all the things that come with it. All that future. If you see that you're happy now, but your futures will never match up, bad relationship. Don't do it. It's like the joke of that I keep on saying with people, that people keep on talking about transgender folk, and I'm like, oh, how can people do that? It's like, come on, think about it. They spent time and money where this plastic surgeon has sculpted art. He's turned this dude, all fuzzy and so on, into what looks like, a near Barbie doll. And I'm like, I want to high five this plastic surgeon. But that's not the point. The point is people need to be happy in their own ways. And then whenever they go, it's like, and then they go, it's like, but would you date one? And then I would reply, like, in truth, I can't, because I don't know how the whole wife and kids and, the whole pregnant scenario kind of doesn't work when, she can't. So, yeah, but that's my follow-up to that one. Yeah, and another thing related to that, I've always had this joke that if science ever approves the ability to, can provide the ability where guys can get pregnant and they need test subjects, I'm willing to try it out. Sign me up. I think of it as one very fun, very strange idea. But I would definitely enjoy it. Because, well, once again, strange ideas, adventures, What's the purpose of life? Purpose of life without trying something new. Being in the same thing constantly and repetitive. Unless you're a clock, go ahead. But if you're not a clock, and you're, I don't know, I'll think of a metaphor later of whatever it is. Go out, explore, expand. Light, you are light. Light beams out, reaches out, goes around corners, bounces off of things, finds its way around, and if focused properly, can burn stuff. Or, fix the eyesight of others, or show the spectrum and all the beautiful colors that along the way that mix together that become the white light that we see everywhere. All those different things. Alright, moving on. I'm going to eat. This is rice and beans with fried egg on top. That flaky, crunchy stuff was basically the rice that would fry up and get stuck at the bottom. It becomes like a nice, crunchy texture. It's really delicious. Oh, that's nice. It has like a very soft, flaky, bacony flavor and texture to it. So yeah. Olive oil, bit of garlic powder. It was rice and beans that I had leftovers, and a fried egg on top. Alright, till next time. Enjoy your meal, and thank you for listening to my ranting.